நீங்கள் பார்த்து கொண்டிருப்பது உங்கள் RSKV யூடியூப் சேனல்.
Income Tax Inspectors Exam 2011 Paper 4 Office Procedure. Question number 1. Which of the following is true? Personal period of training before appointment to be treated as duty for increments. Period of training before appointment to Group C and Group D posts counts as qualifying service for pension. C. Period of training before appointments to be treated as duty for eligibility to sit for departmental examination. D. All of the above. Answer D. All of the above. Question 2. An income tax authority may file an appeal before the income tax appellate tribunal only when the tax effect exceeds rupees 50 lakhs 50. Question 3. The authorized officer and his team members went to search a premise. However, the premise was found to be locked. A. The search party will wait until the occupants come to open the premise. 2. The premise could be sealed in the presence of 2 independent witnesses and sufficient number of armed guards would be posted outside the premise. Third, the premise could be searched by break open of the door or window in the presence of minimum 2 independent witnesses. D. Either B or C. B is the premise could be sealed in the presence of 2 independent witnesses and sufficient number of armed guards would be posted outside the premise, or the premise could be searched by break open of the door or window in the presence of minimum 2 independent witnesses. Question 4. Which of the following amount to misconduct? A. Acceptance of lavish and frequent hospitality from person having official dealings. B. Misuses of vehicles, telephones and other facilities owned by the government. C. Accretion of wealth disproportionate to no source of income. D. All of the above. Answer D. All of the above. Question 5. Which of the following authorities cannot exercise power to call information under Section 133(6) of the Act? The Tax Recovery Officer. Question 6. In which of the following offices the personal deposit account is maintained? The Commissioner of Income Tax. Question 7. Which of the following material should not be provided to the search party? Blank signed and sealed forms of warrant of authorization. Question 8. TA is not admissible on in the case of options B and C. B. Resignation. C. Dismissal. Question 9. The performance of internal audit wing shall be reviewed in the CCIT (CCA) at least quarterly. Question 10. For how many days an employee can draw HRA during leave without pay? 180 days. Question 11. Which of the following is not recognized as leave under CCS leave rules? Casual leave. Question 12. Which of the following do not amount to strike? Going on leave continuously for more than 30 days without medical reasons. Question 13. Pay bills for pay allowance and leave salary are presented in the form RPR 1313. Question 14. An income tax authority may retain the impounded books of accounts under Section 133A(3) IA for period exceeding 10 days with prior approval of CCIT. Internal audit on cash book is done by which of the following officers? ZAO. Question 16. A government employee travels from old headquarter to new headquarter by air and distance between old headquarter and new headquarter is more than 2000 km. The admissible joining time would be 12 days. Question 17. Complied report of CAP 1 may not be used for to monitor performance relating to pendency of scrutiny assessment. Question 18. If a government servant is on leave from 25th June to 30th June of a year, suffixing holiday on 1st July and remaining duty on 2nd July, his increment will be drawn from as per 6th CPC 1st July. Question 19. Who is competent authority to sanction study leave in the case of Additional Commissioner of Income Tax? Central Board of Direct Taxes, New Delhi. Question 20. A summon under Section 131 of the Act is not issued in respect of which one of the following matters? Compelling production of money, bullion, jewelry or other valuable article or thing. Question 21. The procedure laid down in Rules 14 to 18 of CCS (CCA) rules needs to be followed in cases of an employee charge sheeted under Prevention of Corruption Act. Question 22. When a government employee is under suspension, he can be allowed to draw DNS allowance on the basis of subsistence allowance. Question 23. If an ad hoc promotion is followed by regular promotion without break, the option may be allowed to the government servant from the date of initial appointment to the higher post. Question 24. The power of survey will not extend to removing or causing to be removed any cash, stock or other valuable articles or thing. Question 25. For the purposes of DA calculation of government employee, absence from the headquarter is counted midnight to midnight. Question 26. The Commissioner cannot revise the order of the assessing officer under Section 263 after expiry of 2 years from the end of financial year in which order sought to be revised was passed. Question 27. Which of the following actions would not be within the powers of an authorized officer conducting search and seizure operation? To seize stock in trade. Question 28. Service book is to be shown to the official concerned in every year, where an assessment to annulled, the refund shall be annulled, ANNULLED, annulled. The refund shall be only the tax paid in excess of the tax chargeable on the total income returned by the assessee. Question 30. Under what section of the IT Act survey can be conducted in respect of any marriage, ceremony or other ostentatious social function? 133A bar 5. Question 31. Sanction is not necessary for occasional work of literary, artistic, scientific character. Question 32. The AO should send reply against LAR to the CIT through the JCIT/additional CIT within the period of 30 days from the date of receipt of the LAR. Question 33. An employee while on tour can claim road mileage for a travel by a friend's scooter as a pillion rider. The amount admissible is option B and C. B, actual cost of the propulsion. C, half of the prescribed rate, whichever is less. Question 34. What is the prescribed fee for filing an appeal to the ITAT where the total income computed by the AO is more than rupees 2 lakhs? 1% of the assessed income subject to the maximum of rupees 10,000. Question 35. Which one of the following reports requires to be submitted on monthly as well as quarterly basis depending upon quantum of tax involved? Dossier report, DOSSIER. Question 36. Monthly grant made to a government servant who is not in receipt of pay or leave salary is subsistence grant. Question 37. Which of the following amounts to misconduct on account of a lack of integrity, undesirable contact with businessmen or professionals. Question 38. In course of search and seizure operation, Question 38. In course of search or seizure operation, prohibitory orders can be issued under which section of Income Tax Act 1961? Under section 132 bar 3. Question 39. For the purpose of travelling allowance, employee are divided into 5 categories on the basis of level in the pay matrix. Question 40. An employee deputed to undergo a course of training in India is entitled to draw full DA for first 180 days. Question 41. Statement of amount written off is a quarterly report. Question 42. Which one of the following statements is incorrect? A fresh demand notice is required to be issued where the demand is reduced. Question 43. Minimum amount of refund which requires to be approved in ITBA module by the additional CIT is rupees 1 lakh. Question 44. When a subscriber to the GPF is transferred to foreign service, he will continue to be a member of the GPF. Question 45. Reports regarding pendency and disposal of audit objection find place in CAP 2. If, question 46, if a government employee acquires PhD in the field relevant to the function of the government servant and useful in the discharge of higher official work, the lump sum one-time incentive admissible is rupees 30,000. Question 47. Which of the following cannot be sent online? QPR. Question 48. What is the rate of cash handling allowance to cashiers on amount of average monthly cash disbursed over rupees 5 lakh, rupees 1000 per month? Question 49. Which of the following statement is correct? After drawing of tax recovery certificate, only a tax recovery officer can enforce recovery of demand under section 226 of the Act. Question 15. A no notice under section 143 bar 2 of the Act can be made in a case where no return has been furnished under section 139 or in response to a notice under section 142 bar 1. Question 51. The appropriate remedial action should be initiated on receipt of the internal audit memos within a month of receipt of audit memos. Question 52. In the individual running ledger account IRLA, demands/refunds are not created under the following head: TDS mismatch demand. Question 53. The real parent of an adopted child who is a government servant are not eligible for treatment. Question 54. Net collectible demand in CAP 1 does not include demand difficult to recover. Question 55. A government servant drawing pay in level 6 of pay matrix is entitled to claim transport conveyance of following: 1 motor car or 1 motorcycle or 1 scooter. Question 56. The claim for reimbursement of medical expenses has to be made within 6 months. Question 57. When both dependent parents of a deceased government servant are alive, then the family pension will be given first to mother. Question 58. Salaries is a primary unit of appropriation. Question 59. As per the recommendation of the 7th Central Pay Commission, the blind or orthopedically handicapped employees who have not been provided with the facility of government transport can draw transport allowance at double the normal rates but not less than rupees 2,250 per month plus dearness allowance. Question 60. Who can be declared as head of office? Any gazetted officer only. Question 61. Which of the following is not true? A government servant cannot propose or second as candidate for election. This statement is not true. Question 62. As per conduct rules, a government servant receiving oral directions should seek written confirmation at the earliest. Question 63. Which of the following is a penalty? Withholding of promotion. Question 64. On ITBA module, competent authority for approval of refund in case of refundable amount of rupees 1 lakh and above and rupees 1 crore and above respectively is additional CIT for both cases. Question 65. What is the tax effect to consider an objection as major audit objection in the IT Act? Rupees 2 lakhs. Question 66. What is the allowance given to a government officer who takes charge of a post in addition to his own permanent post? Dual charge allowance. Question 67. Power of withholding of refund lies with the assessing officer, the additional CIT, the CIT. Answer: none of the above. Question 68. During the period under suspension, leave travel concession can be availed by the family of the government servant independently. Question 69. Internet audit of auditable cases of a particular month should preferably be completed within 30 days. 30. Question 70. A government servant will be eligible for increment on 1st July if he completes his service for 6 months and above. Question 71. Maximum period of leave granted to a government servant continuously should not exceed, except when the president determines in view of exceptional circumstances, 5 years. Question 72. What is the full form of MACPS? Modified Assured Career Progression Scheme. Question 73. Panchanama should be prepared when the search is finally concluded and when the search is temporarily concluded. Question 74. Period for calculating the interest under section 244A is first day of the April of the assessment year to the date on which refund is granted. Question 75. Which of the following is not an income tax authority for the purpose of survey under section 133A of the Act? Chief Commissioner. Question 76. An order under subsection 3 of the section 132 of IT Act shall not be in force for a period exceeding 60 days from the date of order. Question 77. The prescribed form for issuing the warrant of authorization under section 132(1) by the Director General Income Tax is form number 45. Question 78. To become eligible for monthly pension under the CCS pension rules 1972, minimum qualified service should have been 10 years. Question 79. The concept of pay scales time scale has been dispensed with effect from 1/1/2016. Question 80. If the appeal against the order of the assessing officer is not filed within 30 days as stipulated, the assessee can either apply for continuation of delay or apply for revision under section 264. Question 81. Powers under delegation of financial rules cannot be redelegated in respect of A. Creation of posts, B. Write-off of losses, C. Appropriation and reappropriation of funds in some cases. Answer all of the above. Question 82. In a case where there is no prescribed CGHS rates for procedures or investigation, the head of the department, CGHS, may grant up to rupees 20,000 as per the recommended rates of the government specialist limited to the AIIMS rates. Question 83. Which of the following officers have to maintain the execution register? The tax recovery officer. Question 84. Any government servant may, by giving notice of dash in writing to the appropriate authority, retire from the service after he has attained prescribed age, not less than 3 months. Question 85. Which one of the following is quarterly report? QPR. Question 86. Which of the following features of arrear demand and collection register is incorrect? Date of drawing of statement by tax recovery officer is not entered in it. Question 87. The prescribed fee for filing of revision application under section 264 before the CIT is rupees 500. Question 88. For how long the books of accounts seized in course of a search action can normally be retained by the department after completion of the search and seizure assessment? 30 days. Question 89. Suspension amounts to effective removal from duty. 90. Question. Entries of details of refund order such as number and date of refund order, date of service, etc. are made in which of the following registers? Current demand and collection register. Question 91. Two main parts of revenue budget estimates are corporation tax and tax on income other than corporation tax. Question 92. Who is an ETDS intermediary? National Securities Depository Limited, NSDL. Question 93. When an audit objection is not accepted by the CIT, what action can be taken? Remedial action should be initiated as a precautionary measure pending final settlement with the CIT audit / the decision of the CCIT concerned. Question 94. Letter of appreciation are to be kept with APAR dossiers. Question 95. Which of the following is not a minor penalty? C. Reduction to lower level in pay scale for specific period with cumulative effect. Question 96. License fee is related to government accommodation. Question 97. A family of 4 persons consisting of husband, wife, an unmarried daughter and a son was searched under section 132(1) of the IT Act. None of them were assessed to wealth tax. During the course of such, 1900 grams of gold ornaments were found. The authorized officer may seize the jewelry in excess of 950 grams. Question 98. Joining time may not be combined with casual leave. Question 99. Treatment in a city other than the relevant CGHS city can be taken only if permitted by CGHS authorities. Question 100. Advance of TA is admissible in case of tour or transfer.